Hey, what's up everybody, TechChucker here, and today's diorama tip is really to inspire you to start stepping outside of the box when it comes to creativity. Now, I made this little prop out of some Gundam parts rack pieces and some other bits and pieces that I found throughout the house and what have you. And I kind of wanted to inspire all of you to step outside of the realm of what you think you can do, and hopefully you can make some really cool props like this as well. So to get started, we need to talk about
stuff you need.
You are going to want to get some wire clippers or some other sort of clippers so that you can cut these pieces. You'll need some sandpaper, possibly some files of some sort, and then obviously you need the Gundam parts rack or some other parts rack from maybe model cars or something like that, and then hot glue gun or super glue, and then a small paintbrush so that you can paint these things up. And lastly, you are going to need creativity. You got to think outside of the box with this. Be looking for any different little things that you can glue on that might give it that little extra contrast and texture that you're looking for.
What to do?
To get started, you need to have an idea of what it is that you're going to build. I like to go on the internet and find reference pictures of different utilities or whatever that might be and build off of that. Now, you might have something in your head. That's cool. Maybe draw it out so you have something to base it off of. Once you've decided what you're going to build, take a look at that actual parts rack and see if you can find the basic frame shape of what you're trying to build. Now, here's where the difficult part comes in. You may be trying to match something and your parts rack just doesn't match it. You may have to reverse things, put something on the right side that was on the left side. That may not be that big of a deal, so that's where your creativity is going to come in. Once you've kind of determined what piece is going to be your frame, grab your clippers and start cutting out the pieces, being careful not to snap it in half because that plastic can be a little bit brittle. Then all you need to do is start finding pieces around the house that might look like the pieces that you need if they aren't already on the parts rack. So that's where I highly recommend as a dio creator that you have some sort of a bin that you can put stuff in that you find that is really cool looking. So don't just throw stuff out, keep stuff. And then glue those pieces on, attach them however you need to. Don't be afraid to use some of that pink foam, or maybe you've got green foam, to try and sculpt pieces that you absolutely need. I used lots of different pieces from this. I used part of an ID badge for the circle. I sculpted some of my foam to make this little centerpiece, and then I used an eraser for a couple of spots, and then some more pieces from the Gundam parts rack. So use your creativity to just build this out. And then once it's done, just go ahead and paint it up, and you're good to go. Alrighty, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little dio tip. It's really revolving around creativity. So don't box yourself in, let it fly, give it your best, and just try making something. And be on the lookout for those little pieces that you can find throughout the house and hang on to them, because you just never know when that little chunk of eraser or something is going to work for what you need. So if this was helpful, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification, and I will see you in the next video.